Hi, today I wanted to make some croutons, so I thought I would make a video and show you how to make some homemade croutons. I'm using leftover potato rolls. They were pretty good palm-sized rolls, and I had about 9 of them, and I cut them all up into bite-sized pieces. They're not all the same size, but you can see they're about crouton size. And I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. And now I'm going to take just some regular extra virgin olive oil, and I poured it into a measuring cup here. This is a 1/3 cup measuring cup. And I'm just going to drizzle it over the croutons and then stir it a little bit. So, don't know if I can do this one-handed, but we're just going to start by drizzling just a little bit of the oil over the croutons, and then okay, I stirred it once. We're going to add the rest of the olive oil now, and I might need to add a little bit more. You can just kind of add as much as you think you need to add just to coat the croutons a little bit before you add your seasoning. These are the seasonings that I chose. This is Molly McButter. It's a butter flavor seasoning. This is the Lawry's seasoned salt, and Italian seasoning, and garlic powder. And I put in about 1 tablespoon of the Molly McButter, 3 tablespoons of the Lawry seasoned salt, 1 tablespoon of the Italian seasoning, and about 1/2 tablespoon of the garlic powder. This is not any specific recipe that I'm following. I'm just making up the seasonings as I go. And I poured them all into this little dish and stirred them all up so that it was pretty well incorporated. And I'm just going to sprinkle them on in the same way that I did the olive oil. So we'll sprinkle it on a little bit at a time and then stir it around. To get it all coated. Okay, I have seasoned these pretty well. This video coloring looks really bad. I'm not sure if I can change it. That's maybe a little bit better. I have a little bit left, but I'll just use that another time or for something else. And I'm now going to layer it onto my cookie sheet here in an even layer, and then we'll put it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Watch it between 10 and 15 minutes to make sure it doesn't burn. Okay, I've got my croutons all in a layer here, and I'm just going to put them in the oven. And we'll set the timer for about 12 minutes, and we'll just check it. Okay, I've got a little less than 4.5 minutes left. I set it for 12 minutes originally, and because the croutons are kind of in a thick layer, I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the oven right now and stir it, and then we'll pop it back in the oven for about 4 more minutes. Okay, here are my finished croutons, and it actually took quite a bit longer to bake these than the actual 15 minutes that I was expecting. It kind of took more like about 25 or 30 minutes, and I think it was because the potato rolls were pretty moist themselves, and so it took quite a while for this to dry out. But as you can see, they're pretty stiff, and they smell wonderful. They have smelled up the whole house, and I can't wait to eat them. So I hope this tutorial has been helpful, and go make some croutons with your leftover bread.